Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrea, and this morning I'm gonna guide you to a morning flow that is gonna energize your body and your mind and your breathing pattern as well. We're gonna start with some breathing techniques, and then we're gonna flow. It's gonna last about 30 minutes, and it's great to begin your morning. So what you need, if you have it, is a block and a blanket that we're gonna use towards the end of the practice. You can sit on a block or as well on the blanket. It's just to lift up your hips so that they are higher than your knees and it's easier for you to keep your back straight. So, whenever you're ready, come on your mat and let's begin together. So make sure that your sitting bones are nice on the block and you can pull the flesh out so that you can sit better on your pelvic. Roll your shoulder back. Make sure that they're away from your ears. Wiggle your head to let go of any wiggling around. And you can relax the palm of your hand on your knees. And close your eyes. And take a couple of deep breaths in and out from your mouth. And again, in from your nose, out from your mouth. One more time, in from your nose and out from your mouth. So the first exercise, we're gonna fill the capacity of our belly, our chest, and our collarbone, our high chest, and then deflate it from the collarbone, the rib cage, and the belly. And basically, this is gonna bring awareness to our breath and check if there are any areas of stagnation in this area. This is great to wake up, the body. So let's begin by inhaling from the belly. And exhale always from the belly and draw the belly in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Now bring the hands to the side of your rib cage. And we inhale and expand your rib cage on the side. And exhale, draw it back to neutral. Inhale, feel it expand. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring the tip of your fingers underneath your collarbone. And inhale, raise your chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Now you can bring the hands wherever is the area that you most need it so you didn't feel enough, or you can keep your hands on your knees as well. So inhale from the belly, the rib cage expand, the collarbone lift. Exhale from the collarbone, rib cage, and draw the belly in. It's like a balloon. Inhale from the belly, rib cage, collarbone lift. Exhale from the collarbone, rib cage, and draw the belly in. One more time together. Inhale from the belly. Feel it expand. The chest, your rib cage expand. your chest lift. And exhale from the collarbone, the rib cage, and draw the belly in. And now take a couple of more of this breathing, and with your own tempo. And bring the breath back to neutral. And you can keep the eyes closed actually. So the next exercise, we're gonna do alternate nostril breathing. And without retention, so that everyone can do it. And this breathing pattern is gonna bring balance back to our Ida and Pingala. So Ida and Pingala are two energy channels that start from Ida from the left nostril and Pingala from the right, and then they cross and they end on our tailbone. In the middle there is Shushuma. And so we're gonna bring the energy back, the energy imbalance back from our feminine, which is Ida, and Pingala, which is masculine. Pingala is the sun, Ida is the moon. So with your right hand, your left hand can rest on your lap or on your knee, whatever you prefer. Ensure that the shoulders are relaxed. Peace finger of the right hand are on your third eye, so that spot between your eyebrows. And your thumb is gonna close your right nostril, and your ring finger and your pinky are gonna close the left nostril. So we're gonna inhale from both nostrils and exhale. Close the right one, inhale from the left. Close, exhale from the right. Close, inhale from the right. Close, exhale from the left. Close, inhale from the left. Close, exhale from the right. Close, inhale from the right. Close, exhale from the left. Close, inhale from the left. Close, exhale from the right. Close, inhale from the right. Close, exhale from the left. Close, inhale from the left. Close, exhale from the right. And release both hands. Take a deep inhalation with both nostrils. And exhale from your mouth. And pay attention to your mind without judging it. Maybe you notice a difference since you started it. The last exercise is called Kapalabhati. And if you suffer of high blood pressure, I would advise you not to do it. So the way we do it is we're gonna inhale halfway and then pump the belly to exhale forcefully from the mouth. And then we're gonna draw the belly in by doing this. And then we're gonna automatically inhale a bit, and then we're gonna pump it again, exhaling. So it's a very active exhale and passive inhalation. And we're never reaching the full capacity. At the end of the first cycle, which we're gonna do like 20 pumps more or less, we're gonna inhale and hold the breath. And then we're gonna exhale. And we're gonna do 2 cycles. So close your eyes to begin. Take a deep breath in and out from your mouth. One last time, inhale. Exhale from your mouth. Inhale halfway and pump. Inhale. Hold the inhalation. And exhale. Take a couple of deep breaths in. And we start again. Inhale halfway and pump. Inhale and stay. And release. Just go back to breathing to your normal tempo. And when you're ready, you're gonna meet standing on the top of the mat. So we are standing at the beginning of the mat, feet hip width apart, kneecaps are engaged. We are pressing on the outside of our legs. Draw your pelvic down. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders, and find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Your neck is long, chin is slightly lifted up. And from here we inhale, arms up, parallel, arch your back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left leg back, knee to the ground. You can relax your foot and low lunge. Push your hips down. And breathe. Push back into plank. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, scoop into cobra. Relax your shoulder. Exhale, touch your toes and push into downward facing dog. This is the first down dog of the day. Just make a mental list of the things we need to check the hands, make sure that all the fingers are pressing down. Your elbows are turning towards the front of the room, away from you. You're hugging your shoulders. Your armpits, your shoulders are relaxed. Your neck is free. Your back is straight. If it's not straight, bend your knees and get your tailbone higher. So I'm not collapsing with my chest down, but I'm lifting my chest. My feet, it doesn't matter if my heels touch the ground or not. And paddle your feet. This is the last thing we check. Your breath. And at the bottom of exhalation, right foot between your arm, left knee to the ground, look up, low lunge. Inhale and exhale, bring the left foot to join into forward bend. Inhale, bend your knees slightly, come up. Arch your back. Exhale, hands to pray. And we do it again from the other side. Inhale, arms parallel. Open your chest. Exhale, forward bend. Right leg back, knee to the ground. Inhale, lift into low lunge. And exhale, plank and lower down, knees, chin and chest to the ground. Scoop forward, cobra. Feel the front body lift and stretch. Tuck your toes and push back into downward facing dog. And again, that mental list of things to check in downward dog. Fingers, elbows, shoulders, neck, back. Bend your knees and push your tailbones a bit higher. See if you can reach with your heels the ground without losing the lengthening of the back. Left foot between your arms. Right knee to the ground. Inhale, look up, low lunge. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, bend your knees, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of the heart. And again, inhale, bend your knees, arch your back. Exhale, forward bend. Right leg back. This time, keep your knee lifted. Look up and exhale. See if you can lift. And with your palms, press the knee away to lift your back even more. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, arms up, parallel. Exhale, elbows 90 degrees. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, palms up. If you can bring them away from your ears, behind your ears. Exhale. Elbows, shoulder blades together. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands to the ground. Plank. And see if you can lower down directly into chaturanga. So, bend your elbows. Keep them engaged. Engage your serratus muscle. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot between your arms. Left foot stay up. Inhale, come up. Arms up. Exhale, interlace the finger behind your back. Index finger are pointing down. Open your shoulder. Inhale and exhale, bow. And bring the arms up. And hold the pose. Come all the way up. Release the hands to the ground. And exhale, forward bend. Keep a micro bend. Inhale, come all the way up. Arch your back. Open the chest. And exhale, hands to pray. One more time from the other side. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Right leg back. Knee stays lifted. Front knee 90 degree. Look up. Inhale. Exhale, palms on the quad or on the knee. And press the knee away. Lift your chest. We should feel a nice stretch on our right hip as well as we are strengthening our left quad. And we are extending our right hip. Arms up, parallel. Exhale, bring the elbow 90 degree and draw the shoulder blades together. You want to open your chest. Inhale, arms up. See if you can bring them behind your ears. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to the ground. Push back into plank. And lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, up. Upper facing dog. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Remember, don't collapse with your chest. Left foot between your hands. Inhale, come up. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Index pointing down. Open the chest. Inhale. Open the chest a bit more. See if you can arch. And exhale. Bow forward. And bring the arms up. We come up. Release the fingers. Hands on the ground. And join with the back leg into forward bend. Inhale, come all the way up. Arch your back. And exhale. Hands to your heart. So beautiful. There are so many hummingbirds around. Just check how your body feels. Now, get hold to your block. If you have one. If you don't have it, I can give you a variation anyway. We're gonna go into a triangle pose. So we're gonna start with actually our right leg. So open the left leg. And you wanna have your right leg straight. You wanna rotate the femur out. So having an external rotation. Your back leg is, your foot is turned 45 degrees in. And you're not collapsing down, but you're keeping your chest open. So bring your left hand behind your back. And your block is on your right hand. If you don't have a block, just don't hold anything. And inhale, lengthen towards the right side. And with the exhalation, bring the left shoulder up and come down. Bring your right hand on the block is on the floor. And try to keep this lengthening. So your body is not towards the floor, but it's up. And imagining in your body between two glasses. So it's the whole body perpendicular to the floor. If you're here and it feels fine, you can keep the lengthening, you can lift the arm up. Your gaze can be on the floor, in front of you, or up. Up, it's a bit heavy for the neck, so I'd rather keep it in front of me. Feel this fine. If this feels fine, you can lengthen the arm away from you, and the stretch on the side of the body is going to increase. If you feel a tension in your inner knee, it's fine. As far as it's not pain, but just tension, that's okay. And bend the front knee, and we come up into Warrior Two. So remember to have your knee parallel to the second toe. It doesn't want to go over the ankle. You're forming a degree of 90 degrees or a bit higher, that's okay. Arms are parallel to the floor. Back foot is 45 degrees. The opening is slightly wider than Trikonasana. So you want to kind of readjust it a bit. Lift all the toes and try to spread them, place them down. Relax your shoulders. And bring the gaze to the middle finger. And bring the attention from your middle finger, walk it through your arm, the line of your shoulders, the back arm, and it ends to the back middle finger. And it's a strong line from middle finger to middle finger. See if you can lengthen it a bit more. With the exhalation, we're gonna lengthen the front leg, turn the torso towards the long side of the mat, arms parallel and palm together. And exhale back into Warrior Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale up. Exhale. Keep going. One more time. When you're up, turn both feet towards the long side of the mat. And you want to have your point slightly in. Hands on your side. Bring the shoulder blades back, and your elbows are pointing back as well. Inhale, look up, and exhale, forward bend. Hands to the ground. Inhale, look up and lengthen, and exhale, pull down. Left hand in front of you, underneath your face. You want to lengthen the arm and open the right side of the body. If this is not possible, you can always use a block. It's gonna help to turn you wanna aim at turning just your upper back, not the whole back. But of course, your hips are gonna shift a bit. And then we switch. hands down. Bring your hands on the side. Bend your knees slightly and come up. And we're gonna stand in front of the mat. Just close your eyes for a moment. Check in with your body. Side you worked. And now bring your right leg back for Trikonasana on the other side. So hold the block with your left arm, right hand behind, and you want to anchor the shoulder down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, come down, perpendicular to the ground. And whenever you're ready, adjust your gaze and lift your arm. And you can lengthen the arm in front of you to increase the stretch on the side of your body. Bend the left knee and come all the way up into Virabhadrasana 2. So again, check the alignment of your body. You might wanna open your legs a bit wider. Your knees pointing to the direction of the second foot, the second toes is not falling in, out, and is not going over your ankle. It's forming an angle of 90 degrees. Back leg is straight, foot is 45 degrees, shoulder are relaxed. Open the arms parallel to the ground. And bring the attention and the gaze to the middle finger. Lift all the toes, spread them and bring them back down. And with the exhalation, lengthen the front leg, turn towards the long side of the mat, palms together. Exhale, Virabhadrasana, and keep going. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale. When you're up, turn the feet towards the long side of the mat. This time you want to have your toes pointing out and your heels pointing in. And we're going to go into squat position with one leg. Arms are above your knees. And we inhale, arch the back. Exhale, lengthen. Bring your left shoulder towards your right knee. And we switch. And we come all the way up. Bring your feet closely together. And actually we go back into squat position. Hands down. And we come all the way into Balasana. If it's too much, you can always sit on the block underneath. It's actually really nice. Bring your palms together. And with your elbows, push your knee open. This feels so good. We are almost at the end. And come all the way down. We're gonna go into a headstand. This is a great pose to do in the morning. It's very energizing. And follow the headstand, we're gonna do a shoulder stand. So we're gonna balance a very masculine pose with a very feminine pose. Feminine energy, that doesn't mean that the pose is feminine. So to do a headstand, if you don't feel confident, you can always use a wall. We're gonna bring the elbows to the ground, measure, and you wanna have your elbows that are separate from each other from the length of your forearm. So hold your forearms and then lock your elbows where they are. Interlace the fingers and bring the crown of the head to the ground. Lift your butt, tuck your toes, and lift your knees. And you might just stay here today. That's fine. Otherwise, you're gonna walk your feet as close as possible by keeping your knees bent. And then we're gonna go into puppy pose. So puppy pose is just lifting your feet and keeping your knees to your chest. This is less scary than going into headstand. And from here, we try to reach with your feet up. Remember, check your shoulders. Shoulders are relaxed. And breathe. And the way we went up, we come down. So bend your knees into your chest. Find the balance. It's gonna be good for our for our abdominals as well. And come into child pose. And whenever you're ready, come up. And now bring your blanket. You feel it, place it on the ground. This is where the line of your shoulder is gonna be. Make sure that they are nicely and neatly folded. Turn with your back down. Bring your shoulder at the height of the blanket. And we can start by just lifting our legs up 90 degrees. Maybe today is the day that you're gonna stay here. That's fine. Otherwise, you're trying to lift the hips higher. So we help with the hands. Gonna push the hips up. The way I do it is I'm gonna roll my shoulder blades together. This is gonna help a lot. Then I might adjust my t-shirt as well. And then I'm gonna hold the back with the palms facing up. And then we're gonna have the elbows as close as possible. And from here I can walk the palms as down as possible. But you see, I can still talk. If I can't talk anymore, that means that it's not good. You want to have space to talk. I'm gonna stay here for 10 breaths. And from here, you can lower your feet down behind your head into plow position. If the feet touch the ground, you can release your lower back. Otherwise, you can always hold your lower back. And you can interlace the fingers behind. Make sure that your back is straight. It's pretty hard actually to keep your back fully straight. And release, gently release your hands and roll all the way down. We're almost at the end, guys. You're ready to start your day. Move the blanket from underneath. adjust yourself into the mat. And from here, bring your right knee into your chest, giving a nice squeeze. And bend it towards the left side. And open the right arm. And bring the knee to chest again. And send it back. And bring the left knee into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze. And bring it towards the opposite shoulder. And open the left arm. And you can look towards the ceiling or towards your left. And release both hips into the ground. Give the knee a last squeeze. And now extend both legs. Open the palms. We're going to go into Shavasana. Roll the shoulder blades together. Palms are facing up. There is space in your neck. And close your eyes. And try for the next 2 minutes to resist any temptation to move. If something is itchy, just observe the itchiness. If you have a restless foot, just let it be restless. Whenever you're ready, turn into a fetus position on the left side. And gently push yourself up. Keep your eyes closed or the gaze very soft. And you're gonna meet in the same position as we started, with our legs crossed, or the knees in front of each other, the heels, sorry, in front of each other. Scan your body from head to toes. Try not to rush into this moment. If you feel impatient, just observe the feeling without reacting to it. Bring the hands in front of your heart. And thank yourself for having taken the time this morning to nurture your body and your mind and your soul. And I thank you for having practiced with me. Namaste.